shake like jelly. Watch my ass cheek shake like jelly. Watch my ass cheek shake like jelly. Watch my ass cheek shake like jelly. Yeah. Watch it work. Yeah. Put in work. Yeah. Watch it work. Yeah. Put in work. Pussy fat, I scrub the ground and shake. Get a load of this cake. Look at how a bitch shake. Instagram on the web with the pussy cam. Fuck a nigga, then fuck his man. Big ol' pussy with the pretty tan. See what I'm saying? Lie to him. Pussy look like pie to him. Serve it wet, not dry to him. Shake, bring it back like a mixtape. And I'm thick like a milkshake. Move the ground like an earthquake. Long dick, then take a break. Put the pussy all on his face when I shake. Watch my ass cheek shake like jelly. 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 Yeah. Watch it work. Yeah. Put in work. Yeah. Watch it work. Yeah. Put in work. When I shake this ass, it's pressure. Sucking dick, that's extra. That ass play, that's special. But a nigga gotta be a vet though. Fuck me hard in the back though. Slap that ass when it clap though. Sliding dick out the asshole. Grab my head, make me gag ho. Take it. Hold my head when I shake it. Take it. This ass fat, it ain't basic. Take it. Fuck me in all kind of places. Do a bitch real nasty. When I'm done, nigga, I'ma shake it. Watch my ass cheek shake like jelly. 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 Yeah. Watch it work. Yeah. Put in work. Yeah. Watch it work. Yeah. Put in work.
Okay. That was a nice little song, Shake Like Jelly. Wake everybody up in the afternoon time on this Sunday afternoon. But welcome to the Truth is Real podcast. I believe this is episode 6. Again, this is your host, Vedo. Everybody's kind of running a little bit late. They were doing some protesting with the flags and trucks outside on the Beltway. Kind of held everybody
Stop the mandate. That's what it said.
They are mad about the mask, so they had to drive up and down the Beltway with their flags and trucks and hold everybody up. So
shout out to Idaho, Ohio. I saw all those tags out there today.
Mm-hmm. See y'all. Shout out to y'all for holding us up and making us late.
Literally.
Charge y'all to the game for real. But again, we're gonna kick this episode off. Again, co-host
Kim Von A.
What's up, y'all?
We have a guest feature host. Go ahead.
Goddess. What's up, y'all? I'm Goddess. Shout out to Vedo and Kim for having me together.
Hey, of course. Welcome.
Oh, hey, everybody.
How you doing?
I'm in town visiting, but y'all can call me Kizzy. We can do that today.
Kizzy. Okay. How you doing, Kizzy?
Welcome.
Where you from, Kizzy?
I'm actually from PG, but I live out in Atlanta right now. So I'm out here living my best life for a week.
Okay, for a week. Okay, I guess you're the guest of...
Just John. Y'all know me. Thanks for the time.
Okay. So just John, this is your friend, right? Okay. Just make sure. Just want to clarify, because this is Truth is Real, so we like to be real. Just want to make sure. But go ahead.
And I'm T from DC.
Hey, T. Okay, so there's probably a lot of T's from DC, though.
Oh, I didn't say where I'm
We got to
from.
do a little something better than that.
But Kim will help me come up with a name.
Yeah, because
she's
if they Google T from DC, they're going to find a lot of T's from DC. So we don't want to do that. But speaking of DC, the DMV area, before I go into some major topics, there's something that happened last weekend that some people did go to. I don't know, you probably weren't in town because you're never in town. But it was the Ciaa weekend in Baltimore. That was the first time in Baltimore. Usually it's in Charlotte, North Carolina. So this is the first year that it was in Baltimore. And it was interesting. A few of us did come out to an event that one of the clubs in D.C., the House Club, Daryl, the House Club.
One of our really good friends, Daryl.
Right. Was the takeover at Norma Jeans in Baltimore. Ciaa weekend was that Friday and Saturday. And it was interesting. So, who went there? Anybody went to any of the events at Ciaa?
Yeah, I came with y'all to Norma James.
You can't. You went to something else too out there, right?
Yeah, my man Doe performed, but it wasn't for Ciaa.
It was just doing
it was just a performance. Yeah.
You were there too, right?
Yes, of course I was there.
You were there, right?
Supporting the
I didn't
house.
know. How was it? I saw a couple videos that you guys had posted.
So the first night, we did the Norma event, so at Norma Jeans. The first night, it was kind of wild. It was a lot of girls. I would say that I looked out into the club, and it was just like a swarm of ladies, you know. So that it was a lot of options that night. Saturday was pretty chill. It wasn't as hectic as Friday, but I did hear that there was a shooting at the club next door. Yes. Hustlers, the one that we were at. So it's so funny because it was the club that we were at the week before, right? Yeah.
The pole
dancing contest was at Hustlers.
Same club. So
And then
Saturday night. I mean, they said it was a shooting inside the club. So yeah, I guess it's actually the same big building.
It's the same building.
So that kind of ended everything on an early note that night on Saturday. I think they shut everything down at that time. But, it's Baltimore. Baltimore does get hectic. And, I think they had a lot of artists and a lot of people at that Hustlers Club. It was probably a little over capacity anyway, So, but that was one of my questions. What parties did anyone attend? Did you enjoy it? What do you think about the Ciaa weekend? Did you enjoy it in Baltimore? Have you ever been to Ciaa weekend anywhere else?
So this was my first year finding out about it and going and attending an event.
Right.
I will say there were a good amount of good-looking men out there, but but it's so fast-paced and packed, and it's the club, so. But it was a good vibe.
Good vibe. What you think, John?
Well, how it was?
Yeah, in general.
Ciaa Day weekend was cool. I felt like it's more lit when it's in North Carolina, but it was cool. Norma Jeans.
Yeah, I definitely heard that it was in North. Yeah.
Yeah, it was in Charlotte.
That's usually where it's at.
But do you think COVID has something to do with that?
Of course.
Or you think it's because
The
it's
COVID, the weather, it's cold. It was cold as shit, like all that. But it was still lit though for the most part.
Has anybody been to the one in Charlotte?
Yeah.
Nah, not me.
Yeah, it's
So how is? Because I don't. This is the first time.
I ain't never been to that.
Really?
Completely different.
I mean, I didn't go to.
Completely different. It's completely.
So how?
I'm talking about everybody's there. First of all, everybody's there. Everybody's there. It's parties from wake up from brunch to the end of the night. Everywhere, not just strip clubs. We're talking about all over. So it's definitely a lit event in Charlotte. Now, I don't know if it's because it was in Baltimore or because of COVID.
And it was cold.
Yeah. But it's been times in Charlotte it's been cold. Don't get it twisted, because in February I've gone down there and you're talking about jackets and stuff like that. So I don't think the car has anything to do with it. I think COVID and possibly Charlotte's not that far from Atlanta and a lot of other places down there where a lot of those artists, they'll just drive right there or they'll, get on the flight real quick. Baltimore's not as enticing, I don't think, Charlotte's not enticing either, but they made it enticing with the Ciaa because it's been there. It was there for like 5, 7, 8 years. So in the beginning, it wasn't like that. It took time to build it up, but I think that now it has that name, so everybody knew about it. Now I think with COVID, Baltimore, and then Baltimore is a crazy city. Yeah, Charlotte's different. You go down to Charlotte, they built that whole downtown Charlotte up off of Ciaa. Exactly. It's nice. It's clean.
Baltimore's not no way.
So it's
really
like bar hopping kind of thing?
All the types of stuff. There's city center right there.
Food,
yes, everything
really?
right, and everything's walking distance. Like literally, you get a hotel, like you said, the Westin, and you're just there.
Right.
The Westin is the party, right, Greg? The Westin is the party.
Right.
Everything is there. You don't have to Uber nowhere. You know what I mean?
Right across the street.
So how come we didn't go?
Because they stopped doing it.
Oh, they don't do it anymore.
They put a contract here now.
They brought it up here.
So this was the first year that it was in Baltimore.
Baltimore, yeah.
Okay.
It started in Richmond, Virginia. So they move it the cities bid on the contract.
Okay, so next year they might do it somewhere else.
No, they actually have a 4-year contract.
It'll be here.
I started in Baltimore
for
again.
4 years. Okay, so so this year was the first year. So we have 3 more years.
COVID just happened, so
it'll get better.
Change.
Okay.
I just think it's going to be hard.
because it's Baltimore.
It's just Baltimore.
But
And
it'll
because
get better,
Baltimore is
though.
making
It'll
trying to
get
make
better.
it strict right
They're
now.
trying to bring more money to Baltimore, but you got to take that money and build it up.
Build
So
it,
when
yeah.
you do
Baltimore
these
is not a
events-
place to go visit and shit.
Yeah,
A lot
and
of
then
people
want to
don't.
feel safe. You know, people want to walk around the streets and actually feel
That's
safe.
why I didn't go. Honestly, I'm
So
sorry,
you
but
know
go
what I
ahead.
mean?
No,
Right.
no, go ahead.
And
No, I
how
was-
about one of the securities even discharge
Oh my
his own
goodness,
gun
before the
like
night started.
before the night
Are you
even
serious?
His gun
started
in the garage.
in the I'm
Security?
like
Yes.
security.
He's sitting there, gunshot going.
I'm like, yo, that was close as shit.
Did
Like,
he-
you know when
did
you
he
feel
hurt
it
anybody?
I
vibrate.
don't know what he doing.
Anybody get hurt?
How
Oh
he
my
security?
No.
Because he shot it into the
He shot
crowd.
into
But
the
I'm
ground
just
accidentally,
like,
though. But
yeah,
somebody could have got
way
shot if
to
it was
shut
more-
shit down.
Shit,
Okay.
ricochet or something.
Like the
Exactly.
security.
God
did.
forbid.
Everybody was like,
Oh my
we
God.
knew somebody got shot in the garage.
It was him.
It was, yeah. Luckily, he didn't shoot his foot off, so everything would have got shut down. But, would you go next year?
I feel like I am going to.
Would you go next year?
What's the IAA? Oh, for sure.
He said, "Well, shit."
Yeah, we there next year.
He said, "Look, he had a
Right,
good
we there.
time."
I feel like
Y'all there for
we're
sure.
gonna be there.
Would y'all go?
I feel like he's gonna drag me to go.
See, y'all
I don't
trying
know why
to
you
y'all making
asking me,
excuses
like-
trying to put it on me. and
But
everything.
Baltimore is right there. Like it's,
Right.
but like you said, if they don't build it up and kind of make it appealing for people to say, "Oh yeah, I'm ready to go to Baltimore. We about to go out there and turn up."
It wasn't even promoted like that.
Yeah.
this year.
Yeah, I don't think it was promoted.
Usually, like hotels are booked a year out, right?
Yeah.
They're booked out. They're talking about it. Parties are sold out and everything. You know.
I feel like it was the first year, so as you said, it's 4 years. As it keep going, it'll
If it
probably
was
get better.
Atlanta, if they moved
If
to
they had it
Atlanta,
in
it would have to
Atlanta-
be.
Oh, it would've been
They
lit.
would have.
Oh, yeah,
it would have
It would
been.
have been lit.
But you know what? It
Miami,
also.
it would have been lit.
But
California,
we not
it would've
that.
been lit.
Baltimore
New
not
York,
that though. Maybe even
even
DC. I was about to say maybe DC would have been
DC.
better, but Baltimore not that
It's
though.
just, man, everything was on Baltimore Street. All the stuff we went to. Like,
ain't even-
people are
it
not
ain't even like
walking
that
up
down
and
there.
down Baltimore Street like that. They're not
No.
doing that unless you're from that area. Even people from 20 minutes down the street don't want to walk up and
Look.
down there like they all night
Hell
long.
no.
You know what I'm saying? But Ciaa, I mean, it was good. It was interesting, and I would go back just because I would
You
represent.
gotta rep. That's what I'm about to
Yeah, I
say.
would
You gotta
represent
rep
for the
us.
area and support the area. And
Yeah.
Ciaa is part of the family, so I would
Nah, the
definitely
house did his thing and
House did,
normal.
Daryl
Yeah,
came out.
Daryl did his thing.
Showed off.
Yeah,
though.
Daryl did his thing in
Daryl
Norma
showed
James,
off.
man.
Daryl showed off. Daryl came out there. I don't want to put it out
I
there.
saw the
but
pictures. I was like,
Oh,
okay.
a bucket of money. It wasn't even a
Right,
double
like-
bag.
It's a moving bucket too.
He had armed security and everything. He brought a tour bus out there. Yeah, Daryl.
Listen, I
was a
wanted
center
to
of
go,
attention.
but I was like, I feel like I would fight.
I mean,
It wasn't that bad.
I don't
Well,
know.
actually,
Your personality.
Or somebody would try to rob. Shut up.
Your personality. I don't know.
no, yeah,
You
I
might want
heard.
to stay
no.
around there.
I love Vedo.
I did hear from some of the girls that were like guest
Somebody
working.
lost somebody's phone.
Yeah,
and
somebody's-
missing. That was with us.
Somebody stole their. Somebody got a bag
They
stolen.
got it back.
See, that's what I'm
And
talking
then
about.
not even that, but
People
they'll
out the
from what
money,
I heard
though.
that they were pushing girls out of the sections. So say like you were chose or you and you're all working or whatever.
What?
Somehow like you would get eased your way out.
Oh, so they
So-
was, you was on their
They
turf
They
and
were,
it was like,
yeah, they were
okay,
trying to
that's what
like.
that
You had to
sounds
build
like.
your
So,
hustle.
but that was Friday. Saturday was better, but because a lot of girls didn't go on Saturday.
Yeah.
Saturday was.
That was my main
They
concern.
won on Saturday. Girls won. If the girls that
Yeah.
didn't come on Saturday missed out. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Really?
Saturday was better. Saturday was definitely better because I think that the girls that originally came on Friday were
They all went
like,
to
I'm
Hustle.
not gonna,
They
you
went to
know.
Hustlers
Right.
Club, and
So
they were
I
like,
gotta
this
make my
nigga
way out
money,
to
bro.
Baltimore.
It's fun. Like
Next
I
time you
was,
guys go, bring me.
it's fun when you really know what to do. That's safe.
Go over her.
I hear Baltimore and I
Over.
think danger. Like,
But
I hear Baltimore. I
go
go
to
to
DC though.
I hear DC. I think danger too. Like,
girl, outside is danger.
Yeah.
When I hear outside,
everything's
I
like,
think
Hold on, you from the
danger.
Bronx?
I'm
Like,
from the Bronx,
Come on,
exactly.
man.
So that's I'm like DC to me is like another version of the Bronx. Baltimore to me is like
Girl,
another
outside,
version of the Bronx.
Yeah.
dangerous.
It makes me not want to go. Like,
Alcohol, dangerous.
You gotta be careful everywhere nowadays.
That's facts. That's
Yeah.
facts.
Yeah.
Back and just
That's
be
facts.
safe. So everybody
That's
be
for
safe
sure.
out there. But all right, let's get into a main topic. This is something interesting. Somebody taking a sneak peek over here. I got a question. This
screaming.
is, and you know, I have a couple other men that supposed to be coming, and everybody's stuck in traffic. So really, just me and John
Yeah,
on
there was
this,
bad traffic.
on this level right now. But I guess women, you can answer this question too. What do you think? How hard do you guys think it is to to date a woman that works in the nightlife? When I mean by nightlife, that can be bartending, bottle service, dancer, anything that deals with like night and club life. How hard? I mean, I'm gonna ask you first as being the man. Do you think it is to actually deal and date a woman?
Shit, honestly, I feel like it's hard. It's real hard.
Right.
But you gotta be a certain type of man to be able to deal with that type woman. You know, if she part of the nightlife, you know, she outside, she coming home any type of night, she got niggas all in her face. And so you can't be insecure. You gotta be a certain type nigga to deal with that.
Right.
But for the most part, I feel like that shit hard to deal
I
with.
think it's hard.
Hell yeah.
Would you lean towards it or away from it, or it just depends on
Me,
the woman?
what, dating a nightlife one? Nah, I'm leaning away from that. I can't.
Danger.
Yeah, I can't handle that.
Even if she was caught your attention and you liked her.
I mean, I would like her. I would entertain it, shit like that. But if it's something that I can't handle, like
So what
piece of mind
what
is
would be the
more-
major reason why you can't handle it? Your personal reason why you can't handle it?
me, my love language is kind of like quality time.
Mm-hmm.
So if you too busy running around and shit like that, like you know.
Right.
You know your love language.
Says love
That's
language.
what this called. But
Yeah, you know
you
that.
Wait a minute, running around.
I'm just
What
saying,
you mean?
I'm just saying.
They didn't get their bag and go home. What you mean running around?
Okay, that's a good question.
Yeah, they do, but you get your bag, you don't come home till what, 7 in the morning. Then I get up and go to work 6 in the morning.
Okay,
5, 6.
definitely a sicer over
Even
here.
then, 5, 6 in the morning.
the burger real
By the time
quick.
you get home, I'm asleep. I wake up, I go to work. I got to do my
Oh,
shit.
okay. So
Then
you're
when I
saying
get home-
because of your schedule.
Yeah, then
so
when
you're
I
saying
get
it
home, you
doesn't.
out getting your bag.
Yes.
We not
okay.
gonna never see each other for real.
So now, if she was a daytime,
Dancer.
like
it's different.
not even saying dancer, but like
Working
say
at the
she
club.
worked she was a bartender during the
Or she
day,
got home
or
by, like, 1
she
o'clock.
was
That's fine. Would
a.
that be bad?
So you would be
Nah,
okay with
wouldn't be
that.
bad. Yeah, it depends on the schedule. It depends on the.
So you don't prefer it because you don't have time.
You want quality time.
You guys
I
don't
have a
spend
point
that
of
much
clarity to make
time.
because there are careers like nurses.
Yes.
Oh, they never. They're never home.
Would you feel the
Emergency
same way?
workers.
Yeah, about
feel the same way.
I need time. I need to be
So
able to be.
just
with
to be
you.
very
doesn't
clear,
have to
does
be-
the type of work they do also play a part in your decision making? Are you also concerned
So
with the
she's
type
making
of work
good
they do?
money
Yeah.
being a nurse,
Um,
working at
honestly-
night. Would you deal with it?
Honestly speaking, a nurse. Nah, I mean honestly speaking, what she asks, yeah. I feel like a stripper or bartender, something like that, would be a little more difficult to deal with than like a nurse that work
Because
overnight.
they're not dealing with the same.
Yeah, the same things,
Lifestyle.
the same type of work.
The
But
same temptation and money that's
Right.
like flashed in their face.
so I feel like it would be more
It's
difficult.
more career oriented.
So it's not
But-
just time.
It is, but it's mainly time though. Like even a nurse, if I can't spend no time with her or something,
That's not
that
your
shit's
first-
It's
not
gonna
work.
fall off.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's not gonna
See, I
work.
feel the same way. I mean, I definitely don't want to be in a relationship where I've never seen my girl.
Exactly.
What about you, Vito? How do you? What is your
I agree. I mean, it's time. Yeah, you know, I've been in situations where it's like that. You know, it's hard. You know. what I
So
mean?
besides time, are there any other issues?
I mean, preferably that type
What?
of
It's
world.
not even over.
Yeah, I feel
My
like
preference is not that type of. Is that
look,
type
my
of,
girl.
it's
I
not a
don't.
type of life that I think is long term.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So you have a goal. This is like, okay, I'm doing this now, but this is not my end goal. This is my now. This is my plan, and I'm taking actions on it. And I really like you. Then I could maybe adjust with that. But you know what I'm saying? If this is just what it is, and that's just
Man,
where
look,
it is.
if I got a girl, I don't want my mans to be able to come to the club and be able to see you naked and just throw ones on. Shit like that does matter.
I mean, it
Shit like that
definitely
does
matters.
matter.
Hell yeah, that matters. Hell yeah. I mean, girlfriend, no man
Yeah,
wants that.
that's what I'm saying.
And if
That's
he
different.
does, you better find you another man. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
And I
it's
understand
different.
women might say, well, some men don't care about that,
Nah,
and men
they
don't
care.
care
Nah, they
about
definitely
Definitely
care.
care.
They
They
definitely
care.
care.
So 100% I agree with that statement.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't think no man wants that. That's not about confidence. That's about respect. You know what I'm saying? I don't
Carry
think,
yourself
in the
as a
same way
woman.
that I
You
don't think-
represent me
I
as
don't
my
think a
woman.
woman would want
Yeah.
her man smacking her friend. You know, I don't think no one wants that on both sides. You know what I'm saying? So that is a hard. I don't really know who could deal with that. You know, that's a hard thing.
So I'll say from a woman's perspective, because even especially when I was younger, Like, I had the opportunity to date a few people. I had people in the industry, people who play ball, and I was intimidated. I'm not interested in being with someone who everyone has access to.
Correct.
That I want someone that is going to be more exclusive to me. I'm not saying there is competition, but either you love me or you don't. I'm not convincing you. I'm not trying to trick. That you have to know what I'm worth on the inside, because at the end of the day, the physical is going to decline. If you are fortunate enough to get older, you're not going to be able to maintain that. So do you like who I am as a person? Do you like sitting down talking to me? Do you want to call me and have a conversation with me? Otherwise, so I have literally had the opportunity where I was just like, oh my God, everybody wants him. I'm not interested in, like, no boy, see her, she's beautiful. She got all the titties and ass you want, go. And I've had people who, well, a person, I'm not saying like that, but I had a person that was like, no, I want you. Like, I like you. Yeah. And I couldn't date them. I couldn't, because I'm like, you're too far in the limelight, and I just can't have that on my mind. I wouldn't feel like you are mine.
You want to sleep good at night.
I want to have a peace of mind.
And that's the biggest thing. Peace of mind is, long-term peace of mind really plays a big thing. You know what I mean? When you go to sleep at night, who wants to worry about what your significant other is doing at night? You know what I'm saying? I mean, nobody wants to go through years of that, because at the end of the day, yes, you're going to have an argument one night. You're going to have an argument one night, right? Are you going to have an argument one day?
Well, how about y'all?
And you're going to go to work, right? Y'all are kind of quiet over this. We're going to give y'all
can y'all talk to like men that do that type shit?
I mean, would y'all?
Can y'all talk to like promoters? Shit like that?
I mean, so
the
this is my thing. This is my thing.
It is different though.
I mean, it is different, but you're also like, you have to get girls' numbers, and you have to constantly be on their line so that they can come out, or else then you're not a promoter, you know?
Well, I disagree.
So
I don't
it's
think
like
you gotta
how
constantly be, but I get what you're saying.
I mean, you have to interact. So at the end of the day, how is a female supposed to have a relationship with a man that is constantly on other women's lines?
Absolutely.
And constantly having to cater and entertain these other women, because you know how women are. Women are, why haven't you called me today? Why aren't you doing this? Why aren't you doing that? You know, so that also too, like, who wants to be with a man that has to entertain other women?
So pretty much the same.
So it's the same.
Hey,
Yeah.
you're right about that.
I agree though.
That's a good
analogy.
That's very interesting, but I guess it doesn't take the right person.
I mean, because I guess, so what year are we in? 2022. So I only said that because like 2020, like I took up like a little like cocktail waitressing job at an after hours like strip club in Atlanta,
Right.
and it was literally just to make some extra money, and it was easy money.
Right.
And
Like,
it's good. It's good money.
It's good money. But I had a boyfriend at the time, and he used to just always ask like, "Why you don't ever let me come up to the club?" And stuff like that. I didn't want him to come up there because it was more so nothing against him, but you fucking my game.
Right.
Yeah.
It was like a hole in the wall.
You gotta work your
but exactly.
magic.
You're
gotta
messing me
interact
up.
with
Exactly.
You
Yeah.
watching me move is going to slow me
Slow
down.
me down, and I can't really work the
And you
room
know
like
when
how
you
I
feel
need
that.
How I
to
need
work
to,
it.
When you
exactly.
that whole legal,
There.
like, oh, this is what goes.
But that's why it's hard to
Exactly.
deal with that though. We know that. Like we
Yeah,
know
right.
You know
that.
you gotta
And
give
his
dudes
whole
numbers.
problem
That is
was
a difference for y'all. I'm sorry. Okay, I get what she
See,
said.
I don't get my number. I
Me
get my
either.
Instagram,
I don't
but
guess.
never my
You know what?
number.
I gotta
Barely
flirt. I gotta-
Instagram is number, okay? I don't know what y'all talking
Instagram
about.
is not
And
number.
That's what y'all saying.
You could be in
Instagram
those
is-
DMs for like
When your man gets a
years,
girl,
and
thank
I
you.
won't respond.
Thank you.
Still,
Thank
That's why
you.
that's
You
why
could be
respond
in
to a
my
text
DMs for
message.
5. No, you can
No,
be
it's
blowing
not the
me
same.
up. You can call me at the wrong time.
If you get direct
And then when
contact
I'm
with
laid up with somebody,
it doesn't make it
no,
different.
this is the problem with the phone number. I could be literally with my man, and some
Exactly.
random ass creepo that I don't care about is gonna be calling me.
We're not
No,
talking
no,
about the
no.
creepos. We're not talking about the
But
random
that's
the
creepos.
same
that's who is
Every
in.
dude's not a random creepo, and let's keep it real. If y'all sit
We
up
not
here and
saying
say
he a
that y'all
creepo,
go to
we're not-
he
clubs
gonna
and
press
y'all
you.
never give
We're
y'all
not-
numbers out, get off the Cupid's Hill because y'all lying right now. All of y'all lying. Y'all saying that y'all never gave y'all numbers out
That's
to
not
somebody in
what
the
we
club.
said, though.
Wow.
Yeah, that's exactly
not
what
what we said.
Now you're misinterpreting.
Are y'all
You
saying
are a
that?
liar. You are a liar.
To get people to teach you to come back to the club, y'all never
No,
did
do you
that?
hear him going crazy? Who? You
Everybody has done that.
You
I'm
definitely
sitting on my-
misconstrued
yeah,
what
so
we just
we're
said.
No,
basically
what I said
saying
was
is-
we said that you guys do that to keep people from coming to get them coming.
Oh, of
You guys said
course.
all we do is give our IG number out. IG
No,
Instagram out.
I said,
That's not true.
I said, I only give out my IG because me personally, I don't want people hitting me up.
But that's
I don't give out my number.
Done it. We're just saying like,
all y'all said that. All y'all said that.
If
Also,
a man
you were
is
gonna say
sexy
about
as
your
fuck,
boyfriend.
yes, I'm giving out my number.
He had a problem.
I'm
That's the issue
single.
what we're talking about. Y'all just summed it up. If y'all like the dude, it's a possibility y'all give out your number. That's what he's saying.
Okay, but that's different. That's not me being in a relationship.
So
I'm
that's
giving out my number because I want you to come back to the club.
No, we're not saying
But
you're
I'm
single. We're
single.
saying is the
If I'm in a
opportunity is there.
relationship, I'm not even looking.
When they in a relationship, they just have.
But
No shit. What are you talking about? Of course, I'm gonna stop giving out my number if I'm in a relationship. What are you
Exactly.
talking
Till the right
about?
dude comes around, right?
well, then
Greg, you
that's
know, Greg got something to say.
Vito, if somebody is single, they can give their
No, we're
number
not
out to
saying that they're
whoever.
single. Y'all keep on
Okay,
saying
so-
single. We're not
But
talking about
if
single women. We're talking about relationship.
okay, if I'm in a relationship, I'm not giving nothing out.
But he's saying
If you
it's easier
stalk
for
me and
y'all
you
to
find
do
me,
that.
then you
when
find
we
me.
in a relationship.
Listen, the whole conversation came
No,
from being in a
he's going
relationship.
crazy.
The whole
Okay.
why would we talking about
Okay,
being
so
single? Give y'all number
If
out.
I'm single, I'm giving my
We're not
number out.
talking
If I'm
about
not
that.
single,
No,
I'm not
in a
giving my
relationship,
number
I'm
out.
not giving my number out. Like in that
Hold on, let me
club.
bring it back.
But
The
you
question
gotta
was,
flirt.
can you be in a relationship? A relationship
Okay.
with a girl who work or anyone who worked the nightlife. Not can you be single
Okay,
and
so
work the nightlife.
when I was in my relationship, it bothered him, but he wouldn't even really voice it. He voiced it like after I stopped working there. Like, oh yeah, when you was working up out there, like I didn't really like that because you was probably getting all types of attention. But that's just what that environment is. I wasn't feeding off the attention.
We're
And
not
that
saying-
resentment
right.
can set in
But
to
you
different
understand,
ways.
he
Which
never
is why we're
said
not in
nothing.
a
That's
relationship
bad that he
anymore.
never said nothing. You understand? He was feeling a certain way.
Yeah.
And if you continue on doing it for a long term, it could have gone a different
Obviously,
way.
it's striking
course.
people's nerves right
That's all
now.
I'm saying.
So,
Of
like,
Of course, but
that's
in a
all I'm
relationship,
saying.
no, I wasn't giving out my phone number. You can have this
it's a good
IG,
conversation, though.
like, and I said, you can have my Instagram because, and that's, I mean, it's Instagram, but I'm not responding to
Right.
you on there. Like,
Okay,
Exactly.
beautiful. Now, what did you?
Yeah.
You were waiting
Right.
patiently.
You want to voice it. Now be real though.
Oh, I
Come
think about
on.
100 every
Be
time,
real.
all day. That's all I could. I don't
Be
know.
real.
I don't know no other way.
Let me hear
So
you.
if it were me, right, I feel like everybody has said some really valid things,
Right.
but I feel like these things could happen with any career that you have.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like she mentioned, athletes and stuff like that. People have.
That's not a regular career though.
Yeah, no, that's not. No, but it's like people having access to you. Like a lot of people have access. I feel like it just all depends, honestly, on the person. Because I know y'all said there's some men that are. You said all men are not.
No,
cool
I'm
with
not.
it.
No, I'm
I
not
think
never
there
saying
are-
all.
I
I
think
would never
there-
say all of anything.
I think
Because
there
but my
are-
whole question is that percentage is so small.
It might
though.
be.
And I guarantee you the one that you probably think is the one that's cool with it. Double
He
check.
doing-
But
Double
this is the
check.
thing.
Just
He
This
double
is
cool
the
with it
thing.
for a
Just
reason.
This
double
is the
check
thing.
though.
If somebody
Yeah.
wants to step out or cheat, it's not gonna matter where you work.
It
Facts.
does.
Exactly.
But no,
No,
but
it
so,
really
hold
doesn't.
on. Let me answer this question.
You feel me?
This is
That's a fact.
if I work in a strip club as a man, right? If I work in a strip club, it's more opportunity. Of
course, but there's
no.
opportunity.
That's not what I said. See, you keep on trying to change
It's
it.
easy.
If I
It
work in a
makes it
strip
easier.
club,
That's realistic,
if
right?
I work in a strip club or I work at a
makes
regular
it
9 to
easy.
5, do you think it's more easier for me?
It's more, yeah. But
Okay,
there's-
that makes a difference, though, right?
I
I'm
think
not- go ahead, Ken.
I think you're saying this because for men, it's so easy to like sneak up in a back room and do what y'all do. You feel me? And personally, for women,
doing
for
it with a
me,
girl, though. It's
it
the
takes
same
time
thing.
for me to build this bond with somebody. So regardless if I'm working at the bar or I'm working at the strip club or I'm working in an office, it's a bond that I have to build with somebody. So it's either somebody continually coming in and they're showing me the attention that you're not, or it's
It can happen,
or it's a
though.
boss,
That's but the point-
or it's a boss,
But the
or
point is,
or
it
it's a
can
boss,
happen.
or it's a coworker, or it's a coworker. See, so for a woman, it will take time. It's something that a man has allowed for it to happen over time. Like
That was
That's
So
your
your
for
job.
Kim, I
You
agree, but
there
you got to
every
get in my
night anyway.
head before you can
have
get
to
in my
in
pants.
exactly, you have to get in my head. So regardless of where I'm working, but a man is a man, and y'all only think with that. So,
But that mean the
y'all
nigga gonna
could-
show up every day
Right,
if
that's
he
the
know
opportunity
he
to do
getting
that.
to
That's
you.
what I'm saying.
If
Why
you
not?
work there, he's
If
gonna
you-
show up
if you
every
were
night.
working
He's
there,
gonna
wouldn't be
throw
a man
money
coming
every
there
night.
doing
First
that.
of all,
Boundaries.
he's trying to win me over right now. Because
Every
once you give it up, you think he's gonna keep spending $300-400 every time he comes in. Once he's already gotten it. No, boo boo. We sit here and we close our pussies because that's how you get more out of a freaking man. Once you gave it up, it's done. The business is done. He has so many women. There's so many women.
The thing is, we understand that, and that's why he said he wouldn't want to deal with a woman in that world.
Too much
access. Was just stated, y'all
Wait,
just
back
stated.
to my answer.
Y'all just answer this question.
If you're taking
Let her get it out.
Y'all just answer the question why he just
If you're
said
taking
that.
care of your woman, she shouldn't even be doing that.
I was just about to.
That's not true.
That's not true
That's not true at all.
What
What are y'all talking about?
You're right. So, I mean, you would. So if you, you would have your woman stripping in the club.
No,
what?
that's not what we're talking about.
I said if you. Okay.
We're talking. You
guys love to flip it around.
My question is, so
when they ain't got
it,
they sit here and flip it. Okay.
If she already working in the club, we not finna drag her out the club. If that's what she want to do, she gonna do that
Drag
anyway.
Drag her out.
No, goddess.
You know
I
what
just
I
wanted
mean?
to give
Like-
you the table because you wanted to complete your sentence. So complete your sentence. Go
This
ahead.
topic is juicy.
It is juicy. This is a passionate topic.
Drag her out the
But
So at what point do you? So let me ask you a question. I get what she's saying.
ladies, if they can't get you out the club, don't be with them.
I get what you're saying.
so what's
So
the
the question is, if she's saying that, you just keep on answering this question
sound
why he doesn't
good.
want to.
Yeah, that
He would have
sound
to
good.
deal with that. That's what he's trying
That's
to
too
say.
much stress. That's too
That's
much.
what I'm. Y'all just answer this question.
risk
I think
level
it's a simple
Sound
answer.
good.
I
The
think
risk
it's a
level is too-
preference.
He's saying the risk
It's a
level is too
preference.
high.
It's a preference. I
He's
think-
saying that he wouldn't have to do that with a woman that worked somewhere else. Y'all basically saying jump out there.
This is what I'm saying. I think it's a preference. I think it's to each his own. You feel me? Like if a bitch is working at McDonald's and she want to cheat on you, she gonna cheat on you.
Anybody can
Is
cheat.
it more? Is it easy to do it at a strip club? Yes, but the fact is like. It's a preference. So there are guys that get turned on by things like that. Like, oh, my girl's a stripper, you know, stuff. There are guys that get turned on by that. And I'm no disrespect to you. Like, I'm not judging you. It's cool. Like, if that's your preference, then at least you know what you want. So from the gate, you know what you're looking for. But I just think that it's a preference. Like, some people are okay with it. Some people are not.
What percentage would you say is
Yeah,
okay
that's
versus?
Probably a very small percentage.
And then let me ask you a
Because
question.
that takes a lot
And even
of
the niggas that's
security.
okay with
Yeah,
it.
they think they're okay with it.
And a lot of communication
even the
and
niggas that's okay
transparency.
with it, you think they're 100% like they just fine with it? Like
I
you don't
mean,
think they're out
I
there doing their
know
own
guys
thing,
that
shit
are
like
okay
that?
with
But do you
it.
really know the guys? You keep on saying that.
You
but
think they
know
just,
the
but
whole
you think they
person.
just committed to
You
just
think you know
and shit
everything
like
they
that?
do?
I think
Yeah.
I think
You know
they
everything.
are.
But there is. So here's the thing: whether it's a percentage that accepts it and a percentage that
You just
doesn't,
gotta
there
find
are
what's
people who are like that are out there.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
There's always a person for everybody.
It's always an
It's
exception. Yeah.
definitely
always
easier
a person.
access. I'm not denying that, but you know what I'm saying. It's just to each his own.
I mean,
Yeah.
it does.
You gotta know your partner.
On what type of
You gotta know
relationship
your
want.
partner. At the
Facts.
end
It
of the
depends on
day.
what type of
Exactly.
relationship you want.
You gotta know your partner.
You gotta be
Everybody has to
willing
be
to
on the
accept
same
what
page.
comes with
Exactly.
that
But then
shit.
you can literally go outside and go to the store and cheat.
That's a
you
fact.
Can,
go to
but
Walmart.
the percentage
I'll be
of
honest with you.
But
the
it's
access
easier.
is.
It's not like,
spreading.
all right, y'all think men
You
is
can
go
get
out
on
here and
Tinder.
put their things in
No,
anything,
but-
huh?
but there are.
You really think we just go out here and be like, we like every
But
goddamn
there
girl we
are.
see.
But-
That is not what it is.
Okay.
No, I'm not saying that.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
I
I'm
walk down the street all
I
day
mean,
long. I
look,
see
when
nobody I want to do
if I
something
sit
with.
here and I see your lineup and it goes from here to here, oh yeah, I'm assuming that you would do anything with here to get to here.
The access
I don't know. I
is
think
there.
it's
Yeah,
an
so
age
I'm
difference.
good.
I think it's an age difference.
me.
Because I'm sorry, as you get older, we've been there, done that. Okay, I don't.
Yeah.
Y'all think
How do
men?
you-
All
how
men
do
are
you
not
meet
just
up?
pressed. All men are not just pressed for the same old thing.
Well,
God
so for
dang.
me, and I
Y'all
don't know if
wake
it's
up
the
every day
same,
looking for some
but I
ass.
ask you all this as well because this is into pornography, right? That there's a numbness at some point.
Yeah, yes, there's a
If
big
you
numbness.
see
There's a
something
big
over
numbness.
and over and over
It's
and
a
over
lot
and
of
over
numbness.
again, like you are immune to it. So
Man.
literally,
You just
there
don't
isn't-
even want it,
be
or you
honest.
It's
just
just
don't
like
even want
it's
it.
just kissing ass because you
Nah,
see it all the time.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
I don't.
I'm not
facts.
pressing no
Exactly.
girl for
The-
that
girl, that's
stuff.
the same way like
We know,
I feel about men. Like, ew.
I am damn.
What is it? You guys all have the same genitalia. Whoop de woo.
I need to have an emotional connection.
I don't
with
give
you.
it
I'm not
exactly.
trying to
I have to know
do
your
you
wants,
down
your
because you
goals.
do
Like,
good.
what have you? You know, like
That's stress.
teach me.
So when you see a baddie, you don't want to dick her down?
I don't see a baddie. I want to dick her down. I might see a baddie like that.
Because when I see a baddie, I be like,
I mean, don't be wrong. Say in your head thinking that.
what's your sign?
In your head, you might be like, yeah, blah 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 blah. But acting on is two different
Move
things.
on it.
After the conversation, just after communicating and then realizing like, oh my god, no, I can't. Yeah, we have nothing in common.
You know, it's more than just being bad. We at an age. I feel like we're at an age where it's more than just being bad. You see a baddie, and it's more. It's deeper than that.
That's what substance. That's what it's all about. Like, can I sit down and have a conversation with this person over breakfast?
Absolutely.
Do I want to sit down and have a conversation with this
That
person?
part.
Right, a regular conversation. Not one about
hold regular
Yeah,
conversations.
that shit don't matter.
And y'all may not even be aligned. Like, this person could be on the moon and you somewhere else. Like, what the fuck are they talking
No,
about?
but back on what she said, how people cannot hold regular
They can't hold
conversations.
regular
I don't understand what is wrong with this society
There's no such
nowadays.
thing no more.
That they just want to. What?
Because they don't have no
Attention
substance.
spans.
Or they wanna
There's
talk,
so much
like,
going on and
yes.
shit.
When you get all your news from Instagram, that's what happens. Anytime somebody tells me they got the news from Instagram, I'm just like, just don't even call me. Huh? Like, what world do you live in as you get your news from Instagram? Did you hear what happened? Where you get it from? Baller alert. What?
Oh my god.
What is
No,
that?
Baller Alert does have good news
Yeah,
on
but
like crazy
verify all
shit.
that. You better Google it
No,
online.
it doesn't have like political news. It has more of like a man shoots his wife and 2
shade
kids.
room.
You know what I'm saying? It doesn't have. You don't get
Russia's
your.
attacking us today.
No, you definitely don't get your worldly
No,
news.
freak.
You don't get your worldly news off of social media.
Yeah, I
you
don't.
get your local, like there's traffic going I-95. Like
I don't like watching the news because sometimes the news be
It's
Man,
depressing.
you gotta watch the news because you gotta be
I do,
well
but
rounded, man.
I take it in
you gotta know how to
like,
fact check stuff. You
It's
know what I
hella
mean?
depressing though.
It is. The
It's
news is
depressing,
very
though.
depressing.
It's very negative.
Very negative.
Like-
You gotta take it in doses. Take the important stuff.
Girl, I don't be knowing what's going on. If
But
it's
you
not in
need
the
to
shade
know.
room,
But see, this is why we're also so blinded
That's what we
sometimes.
talking about.
I
That's
do
This
it.
is why.
That's fucking terrible.
In her defense, like
TV
I
is programming. Like, I don't watch TV.
it's all
It's
this
not real.
side going on.
We're so blinded.
I'll check the
this
Atlanta
side going on over
news
there.
page.
But whatever.
All right, y'all.
I'll
We
check
gonna
it just
hold
to
on.
see what's up. Like,
Next
subject.
No, we're about to take a break. We kind of going a little bit too much into these topics right now.
it's hot in this room.
All right. When the bell goes on, that means we slow down on the time. That's the rules. I forgot to tell you guys that. So let's we're going to take a break real quick. We kind of been over time on this topic. And it's getting a little hot. We'll give y'all some air.
It's physically hot.
So, Trump, we're going to take a quick break.
Oh, the song.
Just pick one. We're going to do multiple
Let's
choice.
pick City of Gods.
I'm sorry, we don't do
Since
those
y'all
songs.
got a guest here from the Bronx, let's pick City of Gods.
So she's not used to being on this show, so
Fabio.
we're going to give her the rules before we come back
I don't
on
know
here.
the rules, but I'm just saying. I heard y'all say pick a song. Shit.
Break.
Look, break.
I really came from nothing. Really had nothing. Know what I'm saying? It's crunch time right now. My next move gotta be my best move. I ain't got no time to play. I want the world, and I know I'm destined for greatness. I wrote this letter, hope it reach your heart. I'm in a place right now, it's very dark. Calculate my moves, I gotta play it smart. To tell the truth, just need you play your part. I bought a rollie, it don't take a talk. I cook that dope up and I call it art. I keep that stick, I got a couple ops. I'm with your hoe, I'm about to beat the box. Bitch, I hit this, I let that cash talk. I was taught to get it fast, dog. You gotta rap it, it's a round raw. You get too close, then it's a standoff. I'm in the chino, I like a gorilla. I'm on the line, tryna run up a miller. Watch out for title, they get down to kill it. I do not care about no algorithm. I'm about to run and get house to the ceiling. I sit there jerking and I'm on my feelings. Deep in the guts and she tell me she feel it. I'm going crazy like I'm tryna kill it. I'm on a mission, what's not till I get it. Ain't about no money, can't do it, forget it. I try to pick up one pass of the sticky. I cannot pick up the food cause I'm busy. Niggas informers, I won't let them get me. Cover my trail, I be leaving them dizzy. Play with my family, I'm leaving them pissy. If I really love you, I give you my kidney. Said if I really love you, I give you my kidney. Where was you at when I didn't have a penny? Sometimes I just feel like nobody not with me. Load up my Glock and I'm keeping it with me. Rest in peace, grandma, I know you still with me. All my dead homies, I know you still with me. wrote this letter, hope it reach your heart. I'm in a place right now, it's very dark. Calculate my moves, I gotta play it smart. To tell the truth, just need you play your part. I bought a rollie, it don't take a talk. I cook that dope up, then I call it art. I keep that stick, I got a couple ops. I'm with your hoe, I'm about to beat the boss. I swear to God, I really had it rough, but I ain't got no time to huff and puff. I had to go and get it out the mud. Shout out my mama, know she raised a thug. Oh yeah, I risk my life when I be in the field. At any moment, this shit can get real. Think nobody let you, I know how you feel. Trying on the pain, so I jump on the pill. Call a nigga like Jack without Jill. I'm tryna listen, I'm keeping it still. Look at my diamonds, know all of them real. I can't forget when I didn't have a meal. I made $250,000 with no deal. I had to practice and sharpen my skills. Pretty ass bitch got looks that kill. No color cabin, nigga made her new. Broken hearted, I helped it heal. And all I ever did was keep it real. Circle so small, I'm keeping it sealed. Block on the 8, I had to put up a shield. Try to separate the fake from all the real. This section ain't baby, a king for real. My mama no longer got worried about bills. They left me behind, now I'm right on their heels. My dog caught a body, hope he get a pill. When Monty died, this shit gave me the chills. All of this pain don't get ever would heal. No, I don't think it ever would heal. I wrote this letter, hope it reach your heart. I'm in a place right now, it's very dark. Calculate my moves, I gotta play it smart. To tell the truth, just need you play your part. I bought a rollie, it don't take a talk. I cook that dope up and I call it art. I keep that stick, I got a couple ops. I'm with your hoe, I'm about to beat the boss. You know what I'm saying? Wherever you are, I hope you hear this shit and it hit your heart. You know what I'm saying? I hope you always remember me. Just know I'm a guy, real nigga. I won't back down from nothing. I'ma stand on it. Racks.
Kids.
Okay, we're back for the. Hold on, it's mics. Hold on, y'all. Mics. Okay, we're back again with the Truth Is Real podcast, episode 6, part 2. This is again your host, Vedo, with my co-host. Everybody's kind of rushing around.
Kim Von A.
running
Hey
late.
guys, my bad.
I guess she's okay. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Y'all good? Y'all ready? Come on, let's get this going. All right, we got a couple people just coming in, so we're getting everybody situated. I just need to do
I
a
want
quick.
to make a quick shout out to Greg. I'm so sorry for interrupting, but he got us these beautiful champagnes for today.
Ooh, shout out to
Yay.
Greg.
Shout out to Greg. I love you.
No, this one ain't going.
All right, so we're gonna get this moving. Because we got some more people. I'm gonna do a quick just introduction. Just say your name real quick, just so everybody knows who's doing this one real quick. Let's go.
Co-host Kim Von A.
I'm Goddess.
Kizzy.
Angel.
Is it my turn?
Yes.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Lady T. Nice to see everybody this beautiful Sunday
A lot
morning.
of teasing here.
Oh, it's John. Just John.
And this is T from DC.
Yeah, we got a lot of T's. Next episode, we're going to do something better than all these TTTs. I'm sorry, guys.
Lady
Y'all gonna
T
have
is
to
an
say your
original.
name or something, 'cause
Lady T is an
all these
original. That's her
initials,
name.
that is not working. I don't know
Baby,
why
that
y'all
is.
brand yourself with initial. That's the worst way of branding. Is keeping y'all real. No one's never going to find you with this T.
Someone is being mean and spicy.
I'm just giving
So what would you suggest?
I can't do the show saying TTT. It's going to be
Goddess, T,
confusing.
Illest. I go by a couple things.
You
I
gonna
go
go
by
Goddess?
TT. I go by the Illest. I go by
So what you
Illest Vegan. Excuse me,
So
Illest
what-
Vegan.
so
And
what-
I go by
I
Goddess.
like that.
So what are you going to go by today? 'Cause
No, we just gonna go by Goddess.
Okay,
I was thinking yesterday, like, if I get a chain, what am I gonna put up there? Illest Vegan or Goddess? Like,
Okay.
sorry, I had to be really Leo real quick. Sorry,
Before we get
I'm done.
Okay. Before we get into the real question, I'm gonna lighten up a little bit. I got a quick question. Please, guys, make your responses short.
Oh.
Because I just want to make sure we can kind of get everybody to talk and not be too
Respectfully.
long. I'm just respectful. Thank you. Well, quick question. We'll go real quick, and this is gonna be a quick question.
I'm getting a little bit lit.
What would you do if you found 100K? Real quick.
Ooh,
What would you do if
100K?
you found 100K? What would you do? If you found 100K.
If I found 100K, honestly, I would just hide that shit and not say shit about it for a whole like year. That's about it.
Why are you looking at me? You want me to answer
Go
that?
ahead. She said she's gonna hide it. You know,
If I
so
found
she's
100
keeping it. Obviously, she's keeping it.
I'm keeping that
She
shit.
keep-
If I found 100K, I would be so reckless. It don't make no sense. But I would have to get a money manager. Like I would want it to grow.
You would get caught.
I wouldn't
We
want
would know you came up.
Feds is
basically.
coming.
No. I wouldn't show everybody because I don't want people
Ain't be
asking
at work
for
no
money.
more.
Feds is coming.
I wouldn't want people asking for money. I would definitely, for my kids, whatever they need, college, blah blah blah, is gonna be paid for. But well, I don't know.
I mean, she gonna make it work. She gonna.
I'm gonna make that shit grow.
Yeah, flip it.
Shut up, Dad. Leave me alone. Who's next?
I mean, I got student loans, but I'm not gonna pay those back. So with my 100K, honestly, I'd be going to Africa. Y'all wouldn't even know. I'd probably stay at work for like a couple weeks and tell them I'm going on vacation, and then I'm just not coming back.
Check one.
So far everybody's keeping it. Okay.
Listen, I can only think about boats and vacation when you say 100K. Like being on a boat with a
My
blunt,
100K,
that's my
I'm gonna
thing
put
that
away.
I'm thinking about.
That's just the type of person I am. I like to save. So when something big's coming,
Responsible. Are you a
the-
Scorpio?
I'm a hide that shit.
Aquarius.
Oh, okay.
So you just gonna put it away.
Yeah, because I make money anyway. So just to have that on the side.
for that rainy day.
Yeah, that rainy day.
A rainy day. She got a mic.
What was the question?
Lady T.
Sorry.
Okay.
You know, the truckers came through D.C. today. It was a truck. It was
We
just-
did.
yeah,
We talked about that. Also, let everybody
Yeah,
know why
so
you
I'm a
guys
little
were
late.
late.
I
What would you do
apologize.
if you found 100K?
Found 100K.
Found. We ain't say where it came from.
Oh,
You said
okay.
found. It could have came from a robber, drug transaction.
Right.
Could have came out the money truck.
Yes, it's gone.
Still keeping that shit.
Right.
I'm a little different. I'm a
Could
money
have from the
person.
mafia, the cartel.
I'm a money person, so with me, I would take probably about 50% of it, flip it, invest it. The other 50, divide it up, give my mom some. Make sure my brothers have. I would make sure they're okay. I wouldn't give it to them. I would make a bank account, make sure they're okay. But then I would just let my money flip, because that's what I do anyway. I flip my money.
Flip your money.
Go ahead, girl.
But you guys don't know where this money is coming from. You
That's what I
cannot.
said.
You
Remember
cannot.
that.
You
100K.
cannot
Is
do
it 100K
this.
Well,
in
not
electronic
like
dollars,
He
circulate.
just said-
Bitcoin, or is it
You know it's not electronic dollars.
It's
This is
actually
100K
US
cash.
dollars.
Like it could be to the
This is
point where
cash.
when you go to the store, put in this $100
Serial
bill,
number.
this serial
are we
number,
asking
you're
details?
getting locked up. You
I'm just telling
guys.
Okay, so it's gonna
Oh,
be
wait, no.
Well, you know,
I
ladies,
said you just found 100K.
He just said
I
you
didn't
just
say where
found
it came
100K,
from.
but you guys are talking
You
about
walked outside and
spending
you
money
found
you don't know where it
100K
came
cash.
from.
oh, so you want details? Because
No, I don't want details. I just want to know in your mind, if you walked outside and you saw 100K sitting right there, would you pick it up, grab it, put it in your car, and pull it up and say,
well,
I'm
that's not
saving
totally
it?
different.
You know what I'm saying?
No. Well, I can't say to the public actually what I would do with it, but if I found
No, what would you do with it? No, I want to
I
know.
would be very quiet.
See,
very quiet for a very
I mean,
long
100K, you're not putting in your purse or
Well, yeah.
you're not in your pockets. Remember that. 100K. You're going to have to take that somehow and put it somewhere. And
Go
take
to the
it
strip
somewhere.
club and laundering that bitch.
If you want to keep 100K in your house, you're crazy to keep 100K in your house.
Definitely.
all the robbers, I am not keeping 100K in my house. For all
Not all
the
the
Like,
robbers.
talking about
So what would you do, John?
Yeah, John, what would you do with 100K?
Oh, if I found 100K, shit, I'm taking that. But I'm not blowing it though. Like
But
I'll probably,
exactly what
I'll
you would
probably
do.
put
How
it.
do you find it though? It's a
I
different
want to make it.
question.
I'll take
I want to make
it.
it.
I'll
grow.
take it somewhere and just put it in the cut, just in case some wild shit happen. I thought just
Johnny about to be after you, man.
shit. They not gonna know I have it till I use it.
You just don't.
So
They got cameras out here nowadays. You never know.
Had to find me, catch me
There's
if you
cameras
can.
everywhere.
Shit.
So for me, cash doesn't have a name on it. That anybody who finds cash, if you drop $50 now because of the amount, then like, so I'm definitely going to get if because of the amount. I'ma hold it for a minute. I may hold it for like 90 days.
Yeah, 90
to see
days.
if anybody
I'm holding it for a year.
But
Yeah.
after that, I gotta get a return on my investment. So no, seriously. So I'm figuring out how I can purchase homes. How I can
Gotta wash
flip
that
them,
money first.
How I
though.
can make sure that
You
all
gotta
of
wash
that.
that.
So,
You gotta
and it-
clean that out. Them serial numbers on that joint. You don't even want to take a chance running them dollars.
That's why Kim's saying.
You take a chance on putting them bitches in your bank account. Like
that's
what?
But that's why Kim talking about go to strip club laundry. That's actually a smart fucking idea.
You gotta do that throughout the whole year.
That's actually smart.
But I'm cool. You just gonna see me in the strip club balling out.
It would be easy, especially if you already know you got your regular job.
You gotta watch Mr. Sticker Boy. They've been watching you for the last 6 months.
I'm thinking about
Not even that. Starting with that. Not even that. But you could do some slick shit. You could buy a nice whip off of African. Like.
Flip that joint real quick.
When it gets you can do a whole record shit with $100K of just straight money.
That's what I said. I would go to Africa.
What?
Shit, go to Africa. Change me up. They don't care. Give them to them. Give them dollars to them. They gonna like take that.
$100K down Africa.
I would go straight to
But you gotta break. You know, Karen, you can't really just carry.
Yeah, you can't carry.
You could just give it to an African.
And if you put it through the mail, there's a chance it might not make it.
Oh yeah, of course.
So you don't want to take it out of 100K. That's the only thing. You don't want to take it out of that 100K. To get it to Africa, it's going to take some work.
I mean, what's everybody doing now? Them NFTs, Bitcoin.
That's still that money. Once it's gone, it's gone. Once it's
gone.
transferred over to electronic.
I think you give 100K to a Nigerian, they'll know what to do with it.
They might not come back.
Rob you,
It'll be gone. Their money will never come back.
I don't know.
100K gone.
But you know what? Not even that. 100K goes by really, really fast.
Hold up, T. What would you do?
I would
She said she
definitely
would
keep
do.
flipping it.
She said she would hold on to it for 90 days. She doing the bank
But
requirements. 90
$100K is
days.
not $1 million. Let's be clear.
That's what I'm saying. It goes by so
$100K is not
fast.
$1 million. And as
Still
far as
100K
tracking, I
though.
used to work
Thank
at a
you, I
bank.
appreciate it. But that's,
As far as them tracking serial numbers, now the level of meticulousness that goes into tracking them 16-digit number for
Right.
each of the
It's not gonna be
figures,
for 100K.
I just don't, not for 100,000.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say that.
Especially if
I work for a branch too.
But if you
And it was a long
found
time
it,
ago
it's
for
something
technology.
different, though.
And the lady stole a whole lot of money from
Yeah.
the ATM machine. They found it off the track. They do.
Yeah.
It depends on the situation.
And they pull up
If it's that big,
cameras.
they can pull up so
They
much
pull
to
up
track that
cameras.
money.
Oh,
Because
trust me, they
most
have
likely
time.
100K came from somewhere.
Yes.
It came from somewhere. Follow the money trail. Anytime you're looking for money, you follow the money trail. 100K is not something to sit back and be like, it's gone.
Yep.
And nobody's going to say nothing about it. I'm sorry, it's not $1 million.
Somebody looking
It's
for
still
that.
100K.
Somebody looking for that shit.
Yeah.
It's still 100K. Now, you can get away with it. If it's drug money, you may be a possibility to get away with it. If that person don't know you got it.
You just can't put over 15K in your bank account
But if
every
it's from the
month.
bank,
well, wait, that's something totally
Okay.
different. What do you mean you can't put 15K in your bank account?
It starts
It
getting
flags the
suspicious after a
IRS.
while.
What?
Oh yeah, they would come looking.
A normal amount is like 6-7K,
oh,
not
you
no
don't know that. You
15.
really need to. You need to let that
Yeah,
100K
you-
stay there.
Thank you. Don't ever touch the
Don't take 100K, girl. Leave 100K right there. If you don't know that part, definitely don't take that 100K. Because you're going to jail right away.
Literally, IRS is knocking on your door.
They're going to be like, that 100K in my bank account.
Real quick.
They're going to be like this, ma'am, where's your receipt for this?
Every single flag done went up.
Where's your paycheck? What check you get from this? IRS with anything over 99,999, they're going to hit you.
Yeah.
Okay, I definitely don't want to talk about this conversation on air.
Why?
Definitely don't. But I'll trust you guys' conversation on this one.
All right. It's
Yeah.
called Truth is Real, baby. That's what we're on here for.
Yeah, my truth be
is
too real on them daggone
That's what it's
highlights.
about.
You do know that.
I know. And
You do know they have shows that talk about this stuff, right? You do know they have YouTube.
Yeah, but they don't have me on the show talking about this stuff.
I mean,
So I'm just.
Unless you
gonna
found
listen.
100K we don't know about, we're really just talking
I ain't found
hypothetically.
nothing.
Exactly. It's all
Conversation. It's all conversation.
Found nothing.
I don't think somebody's gonna come after you off a conversation like this.
I get start hitting that back.
Unless you got a warrant we don't know about. Then that's
warrants
all
Let me get my shit back.
right, but that was a good topic. I ain't gonna hold it on too long. I don't want to scare nobody.
I would definitely love to find 100K. Yes, that's like. Well, that's on.
You don't need 500K. That's a little 500K. Leave that alone. Call me and I'll pick it up.
It's like. Yeah.
All right, we're gonna go to another real topic. That was just a quick little quick. I wanted to get y'all going real quick, but
I think it should be something slight. 'cause
no.
it has
What
to
time
be
is it?
6 minutes.
Okay, yeah, it's gonna be something slight then, since yeah, we'll do something slight since it's only 6 minutes for the next show. So something slight will be this question right here. You had something you wanted to say.
I think that's more than something slight.
So you want to hold it for the next show?
Okay.
You had something. You sent me to do.
Oh,
We
well,
have a
I just
quick,
wanted to know.
fast topic.
This is really, really quick. So I have been a witness of a person asking women, what do they bring to the table? And I saw a whole group of women like respond like, ah. So I'm just curious, are women offended by the question of what do you bring to the table? Because when I saw the reaction, personally, if someone asked me that, I'm good. My resume is good. So what do I bring to the table? If we're talking about merging, then let's compare resumes. I'm open to have that conversation. I'm not offended with conversation. I love to engage on that level because you have to qualify to be in my life. Period.
Exactly.
So I do want to know what
that way.
But when I saw the group of women reacting, they were like, "What are you to bring niggas?"
No, they get offended.
And I was just like,
I do
okay,
get offended.
why are they
Absolutely
offended?
get
So I'm
offended.
curious.
Yeah, absolutely.
And hold on, when you say resume, you're saying you're comparing each other's resume as together so y'all can grow together, see if y'all are able to grow together or build a future together. But does that mean your resume is always side by side the same?
No, it doesn't mean. So that's the thing. We're having a conversation to see what we're compatible.
To see, right.
Yeah.
To
We're
see
seeing what
what we can
and we're
attain.
seeing what works for me and what works for you.
And when you say your resume, what do you consider? What's on a man and a female's resume? You
So
just
that
mean how
all
much money they bring in, or is it more to
I think
it?
she everything like being
Hold on.
well-rounded.
One time.
So basically, your qualifications as it relates to being suitable for the next person's life.
Right.
So it all has to be compatibility. Everybody has different wants and needs. So what I want, are we aligned?
Might not match up with what
So, because for as far as a need, financial may not be every person's need.
Right.
I don't. I do not
that's so
desire
true.
you
That's so true.
to come in and save me financially. I do require you to bring something different to the table. So you have to be a man of substance. We have to be able to have deep conversation. I have to like you as a person. We have to be able to build. So for me, a person, I'm not looking for the richest person because I'm good. I'm good to take care of myself. But I want to be with a person that I really like.
Right.
And then, but aside from that, you
Like-minded.
can't be broke. There's a difference.
Exactly.
You can't be broke. I'm not saying you have to be the richest person, but you can't be broke. So but the point was that I witnessed the conversation. I witnessed the whole group of women getting offended when the guy was talking about what did they bring to the table. So how does that touch you ladies when they ask about that?
Okay, so me, like I've spoke before, I'm not where I'm at, where I want to be at in life currently. So which is why I'm personally not dating right now. Because I want to build. I know that I currently at this moment I do bring to the table, but I'm not for what the caliber of woman that I want to be yet, and nor am I attracting the caliber of men that I want at this moment. So I know that I need to do better and be better to
Absolutely.
It's self-awareness.
Yep.
And see, where I'm at, I'm the opposite. I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be at. And it hurts. And because of that, I know exactly what I bring to the table. And last week, I was very vulnerable on The Truth Is Real. I actually cried. I called V and was like, why did you do this to me? And he had a conversation with me, like, the truth is real, open up, For me, I'm a good woman. I'm a good-ass woman. I'm a queen. And I want you to match mine, but at the same time, I'm okay to meet you to halfway. Not necessarily meet you where you are, and I don't expect you to meet me where I am. We should meet each other halfway. And at the end of the day, like I said in other episodes, you are the head, I am the tail, and I respect that, but you respect me as a queen as well. What I bring to the table is mother, sister, wife, like not to get all serious, but we just came out of we're in Women's History Month, right? Yeah. I love that question, what do I bring to the table? Because it reminds me of just who the F I am, and what I expect from a man. And everyone used to tell me, T, you shouldn't expect this, you shouldn't expect that. And I'd be like, damn, I ain't where I'm supposed to be at in life, and I ain't doing this and I ain't doing that. I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. And if you don't match my fly, then it just is what it is.
So what do you think? So when you say if you're exactly where you're supposed to be, what do you think the issue is, I guess, with the men that you do date?
For me, I mean, it's going to be opinion. I think for me it can be demographics. A lot of men in this area sometimes aren't ready for, or I'm not ready for them. They might not be ready for me. I'm not on their level. They're not on my level.
What does that mean, though?
It's certain things that I like. It's certain things that I require. Certain things they like. It's certain things that they require. Meaning, when you say we're bringing something to the table, I wrote this in the Instagram to you. It's not about, you have to meet me there. It shouldn't be, you got to bring into your happiness. You have to come in kind of happy. You have to come in knowing what it is. And I have to come in knowing what it is. Relationship ain't about love. It's about partnership. It's about what are we doing in this partnership?
It's not about
no.
To each his own. That's where to each his own comes in. That's where to each his own comes in.
Let me be very specific. The foundation is love. It's just like building a house. You have to have your foundation. If your foundation is weak, who gives a F about the house being crooked? Love is built on foundation, but there's other things that has to be built on that foundation. When it comes to what you bring to the table, now we're talking a partnership. That's when bullshit like divorces come in, and and then other people like, well, we already married. I don't got to be on paper. You know what I'm saying? Look at Yandy. Not to call her out.
Shout out to Yandy.
Shout out to Yandy. What did Mendici bring to the table?
Shout out to Mendici, sexy ass.
I don't want to keep this going, but Yandy and Mendici is a good example on what you bring to the table. It's not about where I come from to define where I'm going. It's about what we bring to the table from where I do come from. What do I bring to the table? What do you bring for the table? How can we have a partnership in this? And if we don't, then it's just is what it is. Angel, I would like for you to take this.
We're going to take a break, but I'm going to let you, when we come back, we're going to finish the topic.
Because I'm about to